Yeah, mic check 1, 2. Yeah, mic check 1, 2. Apologies for the lateness. It's the Heavy Artillery show you're locked into. Just bear with us shortly. Don't laugh at me, Hitman. Just bear with us. It's been a bit hectic, but yeah, man. Tonight on the Heavy Artillery show from 9 to 11, we'll be interviewing M.C Shabba, and he's turned up with 2 guests as well. MC Stormin, along with MC Swift. So just bear with us and we'll get the show rolling as soon as possible, all right? Thank you, people. Big shout out to MRK. A massive shout out going to Rob and all the boys from Ivy Sounds. Old Type Windy Dapper, studio manager, Old Type Fat J. Old Type MRK, big up with the Skankers crew. Just bear with us, please. Once again, a massive shout out to Ivy Productions for all sound and sound engineering, sounds and lighting. Make sure you get their number or get their website, which is www.ivyproductions.co.uk. Also hit them up on Facebook too. Just type in your search engine, Ivy Productions. Big shout out to Cam, Old Type Heartbreak downstairs. Yeah, don't forget tonight, IC3's birthday bash. Yeah, man, so, where is it? Sorry, people, sweating, it's mad hot. Yeah, that's IC3's birthday bash tonight down at the Lightbox in Vauxhall. Make sure you get yourselves down there. Big him up on his 40th. Yeah, don't forget Saturday, if you're looking for a place to go, I believe you've got the Custard Factory, which is Trigger's birthday bash. And St Albans, I think your next local one is. You've got Definition on Friday. Your next local one, I think, is the One. Where's that, St Albans?
Yeah, Batchwood Hall.
Batchwood Hall, yeah, don't forget that. What day is that on?
Saturday.
Is that on the Saturday as well?
Yeah, mate.
Alright, wicked. Right, big up the MC Wax one. Just got your message, bruv. Right, so if you just bear with us, people. Sorry for the late arrival. Just keeping it all moving inside and stuff like that. Who wants to listen to some reggae while we're waiting? Do you want to play some reggae, Hitman? Yeah. Run that. Hold tight, the Candy Man.
Some boy who go like them a girl sharp. Them get caught. Yo, it look like them boy, them eye not too sharp. Them they don't know, so right now, Black Shadow and Sean Paul left them in the dark. Sure, we say give me the lights and pass the Joe. The girl, them log on power flow. Hey, you want me to send a rude boy. The girl, them don't want no fryers, no connivers. Watch out when me talk.
You know what time it is, heavy artillery.
Girl, it is on at 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been watching you shake that thing. Man, them a try, them a get denied. Cause I'm gonna take that thing. Girl, it is mine, a long time in your line up. I'm a wire you for shake that thing. Y'all them around, I try take your crown. Enough of them just take that thing. Sing out where you got it, where you get it from. How much your mama give you fat it. Coming like a champion, a bubble pon the chart it. Y'all look how you hot it. Well, what to slap that from the front and to the back, that from the bed and to the mat it. Take off the blouse and pull out the pants and pop off the panty. Energy dead enough, so give me the buff and don't con me. Baby, put it on me. Right now you make the dirty that I feel on it. Girl, it is on at 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been watching you shake that thing. But them a try, them a get denied. Cause I'm gonna take that thing. Girl, it is mine, a long time in your line up. I'm a wire for shake that thing. Y'all them around, I try take your crown. Enough of them just hate that thing. Come here, step in at the place, dance just light up. Man, them all around them chase and them a hype up. Which one of them a get it first right up? Look like them man, ya a go run up in the fight club. I can hear them say, girl, your body look ripe up. And them want to play, all them number them a type up. Want take you away, but on me when she sight up. Shonda Paul with day, you get the loving well heights up. Girl, it is on at 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been watching you shake that thing. Man, them a try, them a get denied. Cause I'm gonna take that thing. Girl, it is mine, a long time in your line up. I'm a wire for shake that thing. Yeah, them around, them want take your crown. Enough of them just hate that.
Outside the MRK on this one.
Where you got it, where you get it from, mama, your mama.
Outside the Dirty Boys.
Me like a champion, a bubble pon the chart. Yeah, look how you hard it. Well, one face slap left from the front and to the back, left from the bed and to the mat. Take off the blouse and pull out the pants and pop off the panty. Energy dead enough, so give me them up and don't cut me. Baby, put it on me. Right on the somebody does it up and feel on it. We don't understand that future.
Love is hard to find. So when you got it, make sure that you don't fool around. When I'm hard for you, I spend most of my time.
All my time, baby.
I won't fool ya, I won't fool ya, neither abuse ya. No, 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 no. So it's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. It's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. It's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. You in my life, but it's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. It's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. It's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. You in my life.
Woman looking at in your DRSS. But piece of property must be a LSS. Grab it up, pat it up, cause they give you enough assets. In a you surprise, they show a lot of interest. In your body, I hate me invest. Time, wine, you will regress. On a scale of 1 to 12, me say you rate it as the best. When I have a thing, when I have a one, I'm an half guess.
So it's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. It's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. It's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. You in my life. It's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. It's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. It's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. You in my life. I'll be the first to make a move.
Making moves.
I got a place to set the mood.
Now made.
There is no one quite like you. You drive me crazy. So come on, baby. No, 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 no. So it's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. Gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. It's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. You in my life. It's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. Gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. It's gotta be, gotta be, gotta be. You in my life.
Woman looking at in your DRSS. But piece of property must be a LSS.
Yeah, because it was 3 of you before, just leave the mic open. We're ready to go, man.
Oh God, man! Heavy artillery is marching on. Heavy artillery is marching on. Lift your foot and put them down. Government boots are not your own. Heavy artillery is inside the town. Best pound for pound. Heavy artillery, man. Don't ramp with we, man. We're out. Code your assessor. Bloop.
Good to go. Right, mic check 1, 2. You're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show. We do this every Thursday. It's supposed to be from 9 to 11, but obviously we're running late. Big massive shout out to all the cam.co.uk massive, old title the Fat Beats crew. All right, big up to all you the viewers as well, because this is what makes us happen, yeah? All right, big shout outs to Shabs for coming in. Thank you for coming in, brother.
Yes. Big up all the massive.
Enough respect, man. Who have we got inside today?
Got my boys Stormin, Swifter, Eye Level family with me. I would just here to rep, you know, ready for this.
Wicked, man. Yeah, hopefully we're just going to run a 30 to 40 minute interview, ask you a few questions, and if you just give us your honest answer and opinion, man, that'd be cool. So remember, you're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show with myself, Fully Equipped, and DJ Hitman behind the decks right about now. So we're just going to conduct this interview. And don't forget, happy birthday to IC3. Don't forget Lightbox tonight as well. Get yourselves down there if you can. Forget work. It's as simple as that. All right, so Shabs, let's start off first, man. What can you tell us a bit about yourself before the music game? Like, where'd you come from? What man are you from?
I'm from East London. I'm from Clapton, E5. Born in Mother's Hospital, 1977.
Mother's Hospital, yeah?
Mate.
Is it still standing?
Yeah, well, you know what? It's there, but it's not open anymore. It's the actual building's there, but it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the memory's gone, mate.
Oh man. All right. Well, big up all the Clapton massive. Right. Yeah. Flipping. So what made you get into the music industry? Like, where did you start from? From school spitting, and why spitting? You know what I mean? We'll start off there. Why did you want to be an MC?
Basically, when I started the music first off, I was always into reggae. I grew up listening to a little bit of hip hop, things like that, but I wasn't really into hip hop. I was always into reggae. I was reggae influenced from a young age.
What kind of artist?
Like I grew up on like Coxsone, Saxon.
What, the sound systems?
Yeah, sound systems definitely all the way. And like I just like the fast chatting. I like people like Papa San inspired me. You know what I mean? Bounty Killer from day one.
Yeah, you know, man.
All them sort of artists there. You know what I mean? I was into the reggae thing, but as well as that, it was the UK reggae as well. Was some great artists that I grew up onto, especially where I come from, like even Eastman San and people like that from Nightingale Estate. It was
there was a few from East London, weren't there? You had Java as well, I think.
Java, you had Coxsone, you had like obviously Eastman was big. Do you know what I mean? And you had like Creation from Nightingale, and there was like enough artists featuring singers like Peter Bouncer, Junior Leng, and people like that. You know what I mean? I grew up to, so I had the influence around me and the inspiration around me at the time. Do you know what I mean? Everyone that I knew was doing things at the time. So with the music, I just jumped onto the radio, man. It was just like the radio back then was more like
because saying that you just said Nightingale. What's that, Nightingale Estate?
Yeah, it's the foundation, man. It's the
big sieges happened there, innit?
Yeah,
was you about then? Yeah,
I was about, man. I was actually on telly, like.
What, the BBC Two?
Yeah.
Did you used to climb the roof?
Do you know what? I used to go up there with them, man. I never used to hang over the buildings like them, man, there. But seriously, I was in the situation. I was like, obviously, it was not what you know, it's who you know. And back then, like, it was all my mates and things like that grew up with the radio. And it was like, radio was like TV. Like, if you imagine it now, there's so many radio stations or whatever. But back then, pirate radio was like TV. If someone said your name on pirate, it was like having your face on TV now. Do you know what I mean? So it had a big, massive influence on the public out there as well. And there was only one station, Weekend Rush and Cool FM as well. There was 2 stations. I think Paradise going back as well. And then you had Defection. It come out about 4 or 5 stations. But yeah, it just went crazy from there. Basically, just answering the phones, mate. Got myself in the studio. And
so what like a little apprentice kind of thing, yeah?
Definitely, man. I remember like people like 5-0 and DJ Ron and people like that. And GQ and that coming up, Weekend Rush. And, I was going shop for them, man, there. You know what I mean? No disrespect, you know what I mean? I put in my work, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it was just answering the phones. I was always chatting at school, but it was never that. When I got into it, it was hardcore. It weren't about the lyrics. It was a certain amount of MCs, people like Top Buzz and people like that.
MC was
yeah,
hardcore.
MC, Stevie Hyper D and Hardcore General. They're the 4 pioneers for me, like, that done it. And back then, it was a raving thing, you know what I mean? It was an experience. I was young. I was like 12, 13. Do you know what I mean? I'm still at school, just started secondary school and just basically got on a pirate radio station. So from there, everything just was, you know what I mean? It was just mad. I never thought that it would turn into a living or a job for man, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool, man. Especially like you just said, you know what I mean? Cool FM's been #1 from day, and obviously
Definitely.
Rush and all that back then as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
even like flipping going shot for guys like Fiverr and all that, you're mad, man.
No,
People jump at the chance.
I
for that,
don't,
you know
I'm
what I mean?
afraid to say that, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I've got love for all them guys. I see them, man, and they know where I'm coming from. Like, at the end of the day, I've been there for years, innit? But, you know, drum and bass is a new form of music, but when I got into it, it was hardcore, and hardcore went to jungle. Jungle's now turned to drum and bass. So, end of the day, you know what I mean? It was just an experience of the music at the time. It was like a wave of the music, and I've seen them waves there go and come, do you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, man.
you know, it's a pleasure to see that, and I've been experienced that because it's like I grew with drum and bass and jungle as a baby. So I've just grown with it, mate.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I mean?
Before we get into like, you know what I mean? Because obviously we're going to ask you what you think about the whole change and movement of that. But so like obviously coming from like answering the phones and starting like that, how did you start building up more?
Basically, it was, it just turned into...
Because obviously your style is
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
I
You'd like,
got influenced by a lot of people as well, a lot of MCs and a lot of these. Like I said, it was a ragga thing, so that was never... I could never see that being a part of what I was into at the time. And I weren't really into it. It was just like the hype. So I jumped on it. And obviously at the time, you know what I mean, I realised as I was going along, do you know what, this is a big move, because it was pirate and it was something the world, like especially London, had never seen before. So it was like, it took it to a next extent. Raves and things like that. I remember going to my first rave, and I think Nathan Way, Plumstead, you know what I mean?
in
It was just
Plumstead,
that-
yeah?
yeah,
You
it
got
was
all
just
the
crazy.
Woolwich man them.
Saturn Storm and all that PAing, and you know Goldie. I met Goldie. I was on the radio with Goldie because I moved from Weekend Rush to Defection. The station split, and it was my closer friends that owned Defection at the time, and we went on Defection, and people like Mixmaster Max and Goldie and Chatterbox, Chemistry and Storm.
And
know
you're
what I mean?
talking pirate stations
Yeah,
now,
pirate, man. I remember meeting Goldie. Like, I've known Goldie for years. That's what I'm saying. People like that. Like, when I see him out now, it's different love I got for them, man. And they got the same for me. Do you know
Well,
what I mean? 'Cause
they,
know where
as
I'm
you've
coming
seen
from.
the scene grow, they've seen you grow as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And at the end of the day, like it's a music thing. It's always been about the music and drum and bass. You know what I mean? I just put my input into the thing. Later on, obviously, we can get to that. You know what I mean? The lyrics thing and all that. But I've always had like lyrics from when I was at school. But I never see it, like I said, being a part of what I was gonna do or what I was into at the time. But you know what? It's connected, and somewhere down the line, you know what I mean? We've set a trend for, you know, for loads of people. Do you know what I mean? Over the years as well, is putting my input in at first and learning my apprenticeship, and then the second part of the story is just like, do you know what? It's just the whole thing, like going to travel the world and going to places I never thought I would go and things like that. But
Well, of course, man. Like you said, like it's just putting our work in. You know what I mean? You've built up the name Shabba as a franchise. You know what I mean? And no one can knock for you that because you're a bad boy on the mic. You know what I mean? You have to give credit where
Thanks,
credit's
mate.
due, mate. And it's as simple as that. You know what I mean? You've earned that spot, and therefore you take that spot. You know what I'm saying?
at the end of the day, bruv, like I said to you, it was like a ride that, you know, it's like a never-ending ride for me. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I've been on since that time. I remember the first time I got on Cool FM as well was '96, and I'd say that was when things started to, you know, before that I was always working.
What it's like going jungle side of
Yeah,
things.
like
Yeah.
even back then, like I have to mention people like Telepathy. Obviously, like I said, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And at the time, I was doing a little few things, trying things here and there, but nothing wasn't working. And then, you know, Telepathy come along to me and said, you know what, we want you to be resident. And you know,
Yeah.
even now, like I get people saying to me, oh, you remember Club Telepathy and Wax and things like that. Do you know what I mean? Back then, there was only about 4 or 5 man that was MCing, so. Man did stand out because I was a youth man at that time, so obviously I was there and I was understudying certain man and I was watching man for the right reasons, you know what I mean? And yeah, that was an experience. And then morning after, people like that, Outrage, you know, veteran raves, man, like Dungeons, Lee Bridge Road, things like that made the scene for me, like things that were just going at the time. Do you know what I mean? And then, boy, one thing led to another. '96, I got on Cool FM. I remember Smurf coming up to man and saying, you know what, Weekend Rush had finished by then. It went into Kick FM. And I stuck it out. I did stick it out because it was all my mates originally. But obviously, the big thing was Cool FM. Them times that you had people like Navigator, Ron, Young
Yeah,
Ed.
man.
Do you know what I mean? Cool FM was the thing. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get on there, but obviously I waited for my time, and you know I got on there '96. I never looked back. Jungle Fever Agency, maximum respect to Eastman and people like Susie G. Do you know what I mean? Influenced my career. Do you know what I mean? One thing led to another. Then I moved to Urban Agency, and I'm still on there now. It's been like 10 years later. and they've just pushed everything, you know, they pushed me around the world, places that I never thought I'd go, and obviously the internet and things like that has just gone crazy. Do you know what I mean, man? Like Storming, Swift and I, is a new team, do you know what I mean? I've been through experiences as well, so there's enough to tell, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, we've got a lot of time. But yeah, man, so right, let's go back then. Why the name Shabba, and where did you get that from? Were you Shabba Ranks fan?
Do you know what? I weren't a Ranks fan, you know, back in the day. But it was actually Miley and Chunks, I'm not going to lie.
Who's
Miley
and Chunks?
Miley, yeah. Smiley used to own Defection and Weekend Rush as well, as a part of the management. And it was a joke thing. I went to Jamaica, I think 1991. I think my mum took me to Jamaica, you get me? I come back and I was brown, I was sun-tanned up. And everyone was calling me Shabba, do you know what I mean? It was just like, Shabba Ranks was a thing at the time. And mum was just like, Shabba, Shabba, and everywhere I went. And then, do you know what I mean? I went to school and then people saying Shabba Burton, that was it. You know what I mean? That's my second name. So people was just like that at first, and then like a joke. First it was a joke, and then boy, one thing led to another, and then it just stuck with me. Innit? I couldn't. You're not giving. You don't name yourself. People give you names, innit? Nicknames and whatever. At school, I had a next name. I ain't even gonna say what name it was, but I'm embarrassed of that.
Go on, drop that.
Nah, I can't on there.
Go. Where's the wallet, man?
But yeah, like boom, one thing led to another, and then. Do you know what I mean? Before I knew it, I was a kind of like a little celebrity at my school because, like, you know, the radio was powerful. So at the time, people, you know, they were sticking out. Every night my name was getting shouted on the radio and people was in tune, do you know what I mean? And like I said, it was an era of time where everyone was into the music. So, you know, and they grew with the music as well. So one thing led to another and it was just crazy. First it was a joke thing, and then obviously mama thought about it and thought, you know what, shall I change my name or whatever? And then, well, I'm here, mate. I'm here. I'm still here, do you know what I mean?
Man. Still here and
Big,
strong,
dirty,
man.
stinking, nasty Shabba. Nah, there.
All right, cool, man. So yeah, like let's go back to what we said as well. You know what I mean about the whole scene changing from hardcore. Well, acid house, innit, was when it first started and all that.
Yeah, like warehouse parties and all that, and
mystery
I
tours.
think, the mystery tours was a bit before my time.
Yeah.
But I heard about them, and I've been to a few things like that, but not the way that they used to do it back in the days. But that was about 2 or 3 or maybe even 5 years before I got into it. But 91 was definitely the year that I went raving, and I see my first my first proper rave and things like that, and I knew what it was about. Do you know what I mean? And actually getting on the radio tip, I was a DJ. I started DJing. That's how I got.
Well, yeah. Hang on a minute. Yeah. Now you've run that up. What was that SDC tour? In it in
Oh yeah.
In Breakology,
I got man DJing a little bit, do you know what I mean? Just to show, man, you know what, like, at the end of the day...
Shabba versus Shady and that.
Yeah, it's just a little hype thing. But yeah, like, when it comes to DJing and things like that, do you know what I mean? I could mix before I could, as long as I could chat.
Do you know what? Because actually, I remember seeing you DJ in SFR in Bromley. Do you remember that shop?
Okay, yeah.
The record shop.
Oh, yeah. I opened up the shop one time, and I was mixing, Yeah, but yeah, for years, and you know what, at the end of the day, it's never been nothing that, I thought, you know what, let me do it or whatever. But you know what? Sometimes you just do like to try different things. Every now and again, I was saying to Storming today, like Christmas Day, we're gonna do a thing on call where we go and we used to do that years ago. Me, Skibber, Shocking, always to link up and do like an SAS, you know what I mean, big thing, DJ set and things like that. But this year we're definitely gonna go up there and make an effort. Do you know what I mean? And try that something different for the people. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially with a camera as well. Do you know what I mean? People would like to see that.
Yeah, man. It's a big look nowadays. You know what I mean? What do you think about all that as well? Obviously, like the whole change, because it's not just the music that's changed. You know what I mean? The whole like you said a minute ago about the internet. You know what I mean? That's a tool there for promotion.
That's a big tool, man. That's a big tool. Like I said, it can. You know what I mean? No disrespect, but like you got your people that don't go out raving that's on your internet or whatever. But you know what I mean? There's more good than bad on there. So. At the end of the day, it's a positive thing, do you know what I mean? It's opened up everything, like, it's stupid now. The amount of links that you could just go onto someone's page and book someone on, request a booking and things like that. And you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're interactive with your fans as well. So people can see what you're doing, do you know what I'm saying to us? So it's a good thing, it's definitely a good thing.
Yeah, man, as well, especially, like, obviously you see a lot of support and all that from your fans on your page and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've had ups and downs with the internet, but do you know what? At the end of the day, it's like I said, it's more good than bad, so... Do you know what I mean? Like I've had a couple hackers on my page and things.
Yeah,
like
do you know what? I see that a long ago, and then I see someone. I swear they created their own page for you or something. Because I see Fatality going all mad about that as well.
Yeah.
Big up the Resistance fan.
I use it to promote my things, and at the end of the day, I got my promotions and I use it to promote myself as well. And that's it. I just keep it like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's respectable. So let's talk more about like higher level, man. How did all that start out? Because obviously. You was doing the raves, weren't it? The Stratford Rep rave. You remember the MC conventions
I was a
and all
part
that?
Highly Blessed. And 2008, I think, you know what I mean, I decided to do my own thing. No disrespect to the highly blessed man, them. I've got bare respect for them. Do you know what I mean? What
Who's that? Yardie and all that?
No, Yardie's still with man and all that. It's just like I was working with Paul IB for and Winston Runtings and things like that. And I'm still in contact with them guys now. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I just went on and to do my own thing. It was just an experience of time. I learned a lot, and I went through an experience of 5 years doing dances and SAS link-ups and all things like that. It was just a big experience, you know what I mean? And it took the game to the next level, and I would never sit here and say it didn't. And it was an experience of my time, but then, you know, I just thought that I could do things, you know, a little bit different. And I moved away and I started the next thing now, and it's called Sticky. And basically, High Level is just come out of what I'm doing right now. You've got people like Storm and Swifter. You know, we've got other members. Yardie's still a part of it.
Yeah,
There's
because
loads of producers.
Cut you there, because Storming your garage MC as well, isn't you? You know what I mean? And I think who is it as well, Shav? A supplier in it as well in his garage.
Yeah, that's right.
Like to bring that in, you know what I mean? That's just the next experience as well. You know what I mean? How do you feel about that, Stormy? From coming to garage and then to like new school drum and bass.
It's just great. I do both, innit? I still do the grime at the same time because obviously I'm part of Nasty Crew, but at the same time I'm High Level. So it's like, if you can do it, then do it, innit? Really, if you can't do it, don't jump in the deep water.
Well,
like,
as a vocalist, you're best, like, obviously, as all three of you are vocalists, you know what I mean? But obviously, you got to be versatile then.
Yeah,
do you think that as a MC, you should be able to jump on anything?
Yeah, definitely. You got to be an artist, not just an MC. It's more than, like Shabba was saying, innit? It's music that's influenced him into it, innit? From listening to other things. So obviously, you should be able to jump on any type of music you want.
Yeah, man, that's big. Thank you for that, Storming. As well, because like you've done a few things outside of DMB as well. I remember listening to something on YouTube the other day.
Like I've got there's a lot of Shabba music. This is the confusion right now with me. Obviously, like I'm a busy guy, innit? Like I MC, I MC a lot of clubs. You know what I'm saying? And people know me as MC Shabba or whatever. But as well as that, I'm an artist. Like I've been on tour with a band when I was 21. I learned the music thing.
A band, yeah?
Yeah, like I've learned the music thing. I've done the rehearsal thing. I've travelled the world with a band. Do you know what I mean? I've always been in, like I said, to reggae and things like that and hip hop, and I've always been versatile. Anyone that knows me and my career knows that I've always been versatile.
Well, you can tell that from when you switch it on your flows.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
love it. At the end of the day, like the reggae thing, like so, I've brought people I've helped people, should I say, in their career along the way, and people haven't forgot me. Do you know what I mean? They've come back down to me and said, Shabba, look, let's do this, let's do that, and this is people that's in big places. You know what I'm saying? So I've been kind of like caught in a phase where when it comes to the studio thing, I'd done it a little while ago, 5 years ago, and it was kind of like too early. There was no other MCs. There was a couple MCs that was doing tunes, but it weren't going nowhere. The market it was too early for the market. That's it. That's all I would say. It was too early for the market. People like me, Skibber, couple other people, even Navigator, loads of other MCs that was doing tunes at the time. It weren't really breaking down the market.
When you say tunes, what do you mean? Like your
like
vocals
records,
over?
Yeah, over DMB and trying something
like
new.
on a tiny tempo flex kind of.
Yeah, but not even not even down that.
No, yeah,
this
I
is
know
on the
what you're
underground
saying.
tip. So to get big in the underground first, that's the mainstream. So we went straight to do like we've got a fan base, right? We've got 2,000 people following us, so let's feed them with music, and that was the plan. But obviously it was a bit too early at the time. Producers are doing their thing as well. And it was just too early. That's all I got to say. Now is a different ball game because, the MCs are more established in the scene right now. People know us more, and it's probably be easier to get a mix off a DJ right now than 5 years ago because people wanted big money for mixes, and some man don't even want to mix your tune or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? So now there's so much young producers out, all over the world and everywhere, like coming out the woodwork. Do you know what I mean? Making all you can. To be a DJ now, you got to be a producer as well. That's the way that
would you? Yeah, that's what I was saying a minute ago about the whole scene changing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's like everyone's at their time. You know what I mean? Promoters, DJs, MCs. Do you know what I mean? And that's what a good thing that makes the whole apple of the scene. Do you know what I mean? To fill out every little, chunk and every nook and cranny of the scene. So it's built up where everyone's had their little time and their little run. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, now it's a whole thing and it's there to work on. Do you know what I mean? For the scene, man, put work back into the scene. You're gonna get work out of it. Do you know what I'm saying to you? At the end of the day, now is an exciting time for the scene because a lot of things are happening.
A lot of things are changing
Do you know
as
what I
well.
mean?
It's going nuts, isn't
and
it?
people coming into the scene and. I was there 10 years ago when all this, the General Levy thing and the #1 tune and all that. I was there, so I see it. You know what I mean? It's not like them things have to get mentioned because it's a wave. It's a musical wave.
Yeah,
right
I remember
now.
seeing that on the box. Do you remember the box?
Yeah. Listen, I was in the studio when Goldie come to call FM and things like that, and you know, all them situations in the scene make it what it is today. And at the end of the day, you know, I could sit here for hours and say certain things, but this is getting straight to the point, and this is where the music's going. There is a good time because people like Storming, there's other people that's coming into the scene, do you know what I mean, and giving it that flavour, do you know what I mean? And that's what it is, that's what drum and bass is, and you know, it always will shock you, you know what I mean? You hear things, you say, wow, look, hear that, do you know what I mean? And that's what's happening right now. You don't know what's going to come around the corner and what's going to happen for it, but it seems like it's a good thing, do you know what I mean? Because it is a credit crunch out there, and things are, do you know what I mean?
It is
That's
hitting
another
everyone,
story,
innit?
do you know what I mean? So,
well,
know,
saying that, let's come from a promoter's side of things as well,
Yeah.
because obviously you've been doing Sticky now,
Yeah.
and it is a big rave, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can't knock Sticky. You go Sticky, you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah,
And you know what I'm saying? But how's the financial system, like, how's the credit crunch hit you like that?
Do you know what? It's just a grinder, innit? You got to grind it out. Promoters not there. Like at the end of the day, I've been promoting for like 10 years now myself. I've done a lot of parties with a lot of different promoters. My CV's big when it comes like that. Do you know what I mean? Half of the people don't know who I've worked with and what I've done, you know what I mean, and the parties I've done, but I've always done them and always got them out, do you know what I mean, and touch wood, like everywhere I go, you know what I mean, it's always a vibe when I do something, because I'm trying to put something new and put what I do into things as well, and you know, it's just the input. I'm not saying that there's loads of good promoters out there doing their thing, but I just try
Think
to
outside
come
the
different,
box,
yeah,
innit?
to
Yeah,
come
man.
different, because when you go drum and bass, no disrespect, you don't hardly, you know, for the 5 years ago, you don't hardly see no girls, no nice girls in drum and bass. It's not like I want to go out and look for girls, but it's nice when you got, you know, a mixed crowd
Yeah,
in your place. Because I go a lot of other places as well, so I see, you know, I go with a lot of my friends are artists, so I go out
Well, you
with
know,
them.
if you're going to check girl for the weekend, you don't go to a drum and bass rave, you go funky or something, you know what I mean?
What I'm saying to her. So that's the way, you know, that's you saying that, and how much other people saying that out there. So when we do something, we just try to do it different, and the Sticky Girls Don't Pay definitely works. We've got Masters of Ceremony as well, which is based for the MCs, because that's what we do. Do you know what I mean? And next year there's more to come. There's higher level monthlies coming, and there's a whole heap of music gonna come next year and things like that from the camp. And this year was a building year for higher level. Do you know what I mean? It took us a little while to got our foot in the door and do our thing, but I don't want to rush and watch. You know, everyone's going at their own pace, but I want this thing to work, because I watch Highly Blessed, and I watch other things as well, and I watch the way that things go on. Do you know what I mean? And I just want things to run.
Yeah, man. So
Do you know what I mean?
you know what I mean? What advice would you give? Like, because obviously we just done our first rave on Saturday.
Yeah.
From a promoter perspective, what would you say to the up and coming promoters in the scene?
There's loads of promoters. They book me. You know what I mean? Like, I've got bookings all over the place from some different, you know, some just when I'm just headlining, and they ain't no big promoters. They just want to put on a party with their friends. I'll just say stick to it, mate, and just try and come different and put something different of, you know, your way into the scene, what you represent and what represents you, and maybe that'll be good enough for, you know, to come different as a party, because you don't want all the parties being the same. Do you know what I'm saying? So you want to have some ideas and some things. That's why I love when promoters do raves abroad, innovation, you know what I mean, some beats and
What, the
things like
water
that. It's
park
great.
and things like that,
Yeah,
innit?
it's
That's
great.
next
It's great.
levels,
It's
man.
great. It's good. You know what I mean? There's no hating when it comes to that, because at the end of the day, we're all working as one. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just to try and put input into the scene with my thing. I know that I've got people that follow and into what I do, so I just try to do the parties as best as I can. And you know what? This year's been great. We've done 5 great parties. We've got another one December the 4th. And it's, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, it's a grinder this year. It's a credit crunch out there. Promoters know what time it is. It's all about just getting your things ready. And when the time's good, you know what I mean, the good times will come back, I do believe. Because there's a lot of promoters coming back into drum and bass as well, and jungle and whatever.
Well, it sorts the boys out from the men as well, you know what I mean? Because either people are going to think, oh, forget this, let's go.
Yeah.
Or you're going to either say, you know what, we'll make this work next time.
Yeah, I mean, nothing ain't gonna. Rome weren't built in a day, was it? So you got to build it. People think that Sticky just come this year. We built it 3 years ago. We done 6 parties in little venues and built the name and done our thing. And do you know what I mean? One thing led to another. It weren't just that we moved it to a bigger venue and just went for bigger things. But who knows? Next year we're looking to take it around the whole country and the world, mate. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, everyone's doing their thing. I've got a good relationship with the DJs and MCs, and that's what it's about, helping each other as artists as well and supporting each other, where before there weren't no support there for man. That's why, you know, you can't see no light at the end of the tunnel. Nah, there's loads of people supporting, producers are coming out the woodwork, good producers want to work with man.
Well, talking about that and your tracks and stuff like that, you got, I believe it's When We Turn Up. Is that coming out soon?
Yeah, that's coming out. I've got a whole heap.
Who's that with? That's with Sly.
That's with Sly. I got, you know, there's I can say there's a whole album there of drum and bass.
Are you going to be dropping an album?
Definitely, most 100%. Do you know what I mean?
That's going to be nice.
And an EP as well. Like, I want to do an EP with a man them and do a whole thing. Do you know what I mean? There's definitely material with me and this guy coming out. You know what I mean? and loads of things in the woodwork. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I just want to build up the camp and make sure the camp's strong, and then we can go for the world. And you know, the whole world is our oyster, then, innit? Do you know what I mean? And make sure things are right, and that's it. That's it from my perspective, is just keep working and build it for 2011, because that's when people are going to know about higher level. Do you know what I mean? They know about us now, but do you know what I mean? Next year is the year we're
different
building
ball
for.
game, yeah?
Yeah, it's a different thing next year.
You say you're on this, Shabba, yeah?
I'm on it like a car bonnet, mate.
Yeah, wicked. All right, sweet, man. A couple crucial questions. If I said to you number one DJ, who is it?
Oi.
What was the first name that come in there?
I'll pick Andy, that's what I said.
What, for me
For
or...
you,
or
if anyone went, what set do you want to go on, Shabs? Who would you choose?
boy,
bro?
right now, that's a hard question, bruv. That's a hard question, because you're going to get some funny looks out there. Man's like,
No, we put it on everyone, innit?
I'm only
Straight, man.
joking. I'm only winding you up. Listen, I'll get on with loads of DJs, but I don't know, right now, seriously, I couldn't name one. I could not name one, and that's the honest truth. If
All right,
I-
well, since like coming from back in the day, looking up, who was a DJ? Because obviously you DJ'd yourself, innit?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when you see someone on the decks, you feel,
Nah,
"Rah."
definitely Andy. I was there when Andy, like, obviously, I'm not just gonna say Andy C, because whatever, but I know Andy differently. I was there when he first played Long Dark Tunnel. Do you know what I mean? And I got respect for Andy C. Do you know what I mean? He's a bad boy DJ, and there's loads of DJs that can mix, but for me right now, that's doing it. Boy, it's people like Hazard and Taxman, you know, because them man just play straight up bangers and rhythms. It's bare rhythms that's coming out. Even Sly's going on good and modified motion.
Nasty,
Do you know what I mean? Moddy's a killer. Every time we MC for Moddy, he just plays the rhythm from top to bottom. Not just because he's rolling and whatever. And do you know what I mean? But I'm telling you, like, at the end of the day, there's loads of DJs out there that's doing their thing. So just keep it up, innit? Like everyone. Even we MC for Kane the other day in a rave, and it just went off. DJs are stepping up their thing. They're playing rhythms now. But I believe that with a DJ, it should be more of a selector than a DJ.
Yeah, of course, you know.
People
that.
like Brocky as well, veteran selectors, you know what I mean? Nicky Black Market, come on all day long. There's so much DJs out there, I could go all day long. But for real, like, yeah, I couldn't name one. There's a few guys that...
But Andy C, yeah?
Yeah, Andy C's definitely like the guy, innit, when it comes to mixing. Do you know what I mean?
Wicked, man. Let's keep this moving. How about MC? Partnered up outside of the higher level camp. What are you saying?
Boy, yeah, it would have to be, I suppose, Skibber, innit? Do you know what I mean? Over the years, you know what I mean? We've worked together for years. We've been around the world. We've travelled. Even now, when we link up, it's just a different vibe. The SAS thing would never die. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we set a standard for the scene. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, there's loads of MCs I like working with. Do you know what I mean? X, even Shot are fun. There's loads of MCs that's doing their thing right now. But over the years, the relationship definitely has just been electrified when we're on the stage and things like that. So, yeah, I'd definitely say that. Do you know what I mean?
All right, thank you for that, Shabba. Once again, you're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show. We do this every Thursday from 9 to 11 with myself fully equipped and the DJ Hitman there. Any questions you've got, don't send them in because everything's froze. So, like, it's a madness, really. But, yeah. So, just keep locked, and basically, we're just going to roll out a couple more questions. I did ask you if you could stay and do a set, but you got to go home and get changed for Icy's birthday.
Of course.
So, we'll just keep it moving, man. But, yeah, don't forget Icy3's birthday bash down at the Lightbox tonight. A couple more questions, Shabs. Like, where would you like to see yourself before, like, higher level and all that? Where would you like to see yourself in 5 years' time?
In 5 years' time, right about now, like, I got, you know, I'm just one of them guys. I've always got a lot of options. I don't know what it is, but I'm just a lucky guy, mate. I get options.
Well,
you
you've
know what I
earned it,
mean?
man.
No, but I
Straight
put the
up.
work in at the end of the day, and there's always options in life, do you know what I mean, where you want to do things, and do you know what I mean? I give thanks and praise to the Father as well, because, like, there's so much things that, you know, I can't even answer that question right now. Obviously, I want to be the most successful I can get in the music, do you know what I mean? But I'm into music, I'm into promoting, I'm into DJing, do you know what I mean? I'm into, you know what I mean? I'm into, that's how at the end of the day, it's like, my music, I definitely want to capitalise on that right now. And that's the next ride for me, because
What's
I
that, the
believe-
whole producing thing,
no,
yeah?
not the producing, just getting me as a Shabba, as an artist as well, and recognising that world there where loads of people know me, But I've been quiet in that field there where I'm emceeing around the world, smashing up parties.
I hear that, man. What coming away? Obviously, you're gonna do your bookings and stuff like that, but actually put your name out there as a mainstream.
Yeah, I just believe right now. Do you know what I mean? Like me personally,
that's how it's got to be done, bro.
You have to have self-belief as well. And I'm never walk around drum and bass with a big head, bro. You know what I mean? I'm the last guy to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? But everyone wants to be the best in what they do, and I control my ego well. But right now, next year is gonna be a new thing. Do you know what I mean? I want to launch Shabba as an artist. You know, there's millions and there's hundreds of people out there that I know right now that I got to reach. Do you know what I'm saying? So thousands, and do you know what I mean? Seriously, in different countries, the works I've put in and all over the years, and I need to give them a product in it, and that's what I believe that, do you know what I mean, is going to come out of what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? Right about now. So that's my mission for the next, how long it takes me, maybe it take me 2 years, maybe it take me a year, but I'm on this thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm breaking down the door. So one way or another next year, you know what I mean, look out for products, because there's going to be a lot of product on the road, because I think that the only place that people can hear me is in raves and on the radio. Do you know what I'm saying to you? And that's not good enough for me. Obviously, I've been in the game for so long.
Yeah,
I need to have product, but product is a thing where it's got to be the right product as well. You can go into the shop and look at all these different things, but if it ain't something you want, you ain't going to buy it. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So when you put a product on the shelf, it has to be proper. So that's what my thing is.
I'm not being funny. If I walked in HMV and see a Shabba album now, I'd be like, raw.
See what I'm saying to you?
You know what I mean?
Twice,
Instead of a free download on D&B share,
yeah.
that's a whole album there.
Yeah, people will buy that because, you know, support over the years. That's what I know, that it's just got to be done at the right time by the right person. And maybe, you know, at the end of the day, it's just the team as well. You know what I mean? You're waiting now. Since I've been a free agent as well for the last 2 years and doing things for myself, a lot of doors have opened for me.
Man.
Where that's what I've said, opportunities, do this, do that. I'm a busy guy as well. I'm working every week, so it's hard to make things happen as well. Sometimes, like I said, it weren't built in a day. Sometimes you might talk about something and do it in 2 months or a month's time because you can't do it at that time. Do you know what I mean? Because you're busy, or you want to do it, but you can't.
Yeah,
man.
You know
what I mean?
Well, a lot of guys we've interviewed, you know what I mean? They just say, like, we asked them, how do you get where you are today? You know what I mean? And they just said, we got genuine guys around us. The team around them, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's the one, bro. At the end of the day, like I said to these guys from the first time I linked them, man can't do this on their own. Do you know what I'm saying? This is a teamwork game, and I know that, and everyone should know that. Everyone play their position, and we will break down the door. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, there's nothing but good vibes I got around me now. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the people I got around me now is all going places and all doing things positive. So we just, you know, everyone needs a kick up their backside every now and again, and do you know what I mean? That includes me, everyone. Do you know what I mean? And that's what your team's for, to do that. As soon as you slip, you can't. If I slip,
keep you on
everyone
your toes,
slides.
man.
I can't slip. Do you know what I mean? The minute I'm slipping and doing certain things or whatever, my boys and my team's on my case. Do you know what I mean? Doing their thing, and that's what makes this thing up to now. Do you know what I mean? It ain't about me saying, yeah, let's do this, let's do that. I need inspiration around me as well, and so do these guys. These guys, you know what I mean? And all the team. That's what it is. Your team's supposed to inspire you. If they ain't, get new members. Nah, for real.
Yeah, that hit, man.
Do you know what I mean? And
Don't
that's the
slack.
truth. That's my opinion anyway. I'm sure the man them would agree with that. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it says, you know, there's things that...
Well, you have to run it like the way I see it as well with Shabba. Like, you know what I mean? We started this off, right, in February because we thought it's all right being a good DJ indoors and all that, but we need to get into this because, like, drum and bass, to be honest, is sealed, yeah? It's madness. To break into this scene is hard, right? And, like, enough respect to all the up-and-comers out there, like myself, you know what I mean? Because this is a solid, grounded foundation, like... But I don't know why it might be like that, but that's why we survived so long. You know what I mean? Because we are one of the longest running underground scenes. Like a lot of scenes have come from us.
Crumbled, yeah. But you know, I just think that it's solid foundation, bro. This shit is this music is built. You know, it ain't built with no sticks and stones and wood. So this is built with solid foundation. You got to understand, man. Set the foundation. You got, you know what I mean? That's what time it is, right? That's what I said. Anything can happen in this thing. It's not what you know, it's who you know. You know what I mean? I might get a phone call tomorrow, like, go and do this or go and do that. You meet someone, next thing, oh yeah, this person knows that. But next thing, you know what I mean? You're doing things. So it's only a matter of time. It's you as a person, what you want to do. And I believe that no one can't do better for me than what I can do for myself. Do you know what I mean? And same way, you can't make anyone happy unless you're happy yourself. Do you know what I'm saying to us? So things like that, it just sticks in your head and you just got to go with it. Do you know what I mean? Time, you need to live as well. I've got kids as well. Do you know what I mean? So people don't realise at the end of the day, I've got 2 kids, man. I've got 2 beautiful kids. So, do you know what I mean? My life is you know what I mean? It's
hectic,
like, it's hectic, bro. It's hectic, but do you know what? I'm a soldier, brother, and I soldier through, and that's what it's about. Do you know what I mean?
But it's all about, that's the dream in it, doing something what you like and love, you know what I mean? And
Definitely.
continuing it.
Definitely, at the end of the day, like I said, when I first started this, I never thought that man will be here now, even doing an interview and things like that. And this is just the start of what we're about to do. Do you know what I mean? Been
Well, it
quiet
just
for a little
shows
while.
like that's noble of you. You're a respectable guy. You know what I mean? For me, a stranger to you, and you're a high-profile guest, bruv. You know what I mean? Like you're probably you say one of the
I'm a
biggest
hard man
MCs.
to get. I'm not gonna lie. Like I would say, yeah, I'll do this and do that, and I won't go, bruv, because that's just me. Because like, nah, this is just a start of higher level, like what we're doing. You know what I mean? We're going to be doing more things. Like, I want to come up here and say, you know what, brother, listen to this EP. We just come from the studio. This guy just voiced 7 tunes. We all lashed the verse on it. We're on this thing. Don't get me wrong. Like, so DJs and MCs and producers that think that man ain't on, we're on it. Like, we're on it like, whoa. Do you know what I mean? It's just going to be it's just going to be a kick up, like, storm business right about now. It's going to, like, we're going to storm the scene. At the end of the day, we need to do that because we've got our own, you know, agendas in life where we want to get to, but we're not going to sit here and say, yeah, we're going to do this, and when we don't do it, just watch the ride. That's all I'm saying to the people out there. Know what time it is. They know the pioneers, the originals, and that's where it. And, you know, for me, I'm just putting my view and my point into the scene, and that's all it is.
All right, sweet, man. If we go to
Swifter.
Swift now, you're getting a little bit edgy there. I want to get him on the mic, man. What's going on, Swift? You cool?
Mate, yeah, sweet as.
So where did you start off from? And did you start straight on the D&B scene, or you garage or what?
From when I was in school, like, I was listening to grime and that from a young time. When I was listening to Storming, Sharky Major and all them, used to listen to a lot of Skibba, Shabba. Like, there was a time when I would not buy a CD pack unless there was a SAS set in there. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it was going on. Like, just truly just on the bars. I love the music, but I'm a lyricist. That's what I love doing. I love MCing. You know what I mean? So I was about 15 when I jumped on the mic, started writing bars. And then one thing led to another, you know what I mean? Like,
so obviously coming up, you know what I mean, getting your name out there and stuff, and then actually teaming up with someone like Shabba. How does that, man? How's that work? You feel good for that or what?
What do you think, bruv? Come on, like, from growing up from young, listening to these guys, these are like idols to me, bruv. And the next thing I'm on stage with them, like, high level t-shirt on, doing my thing, like, it's like a dream come true. I'm living a dream right now, bruv, for real.
Straight up, innit?
I'll be real with you, bruv. That's what I'm doing right now, trust.
All right, man.
Watch out for the mix CD as well. Higher Levels Volume 1. I do believe it's going to land at Sticky 4th of December.
What's that?
Yeah?
Higher Levels?
Higher Levels Volume 1. It's a mix CD coming on road. Just a promo thing.
What, just of you?
Just to, like, give out in the dance and that to the ravers and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that's what it's about. A lot of mixtapes are coming soon as well. Have
Loads
you got one
of
as well,
coming out,
Stormy? Yeah, I've got one coming. Me and Curse. I've got Curse on this thing, man.
Yeah, we've got loads lined up. Trust. Loads.
Oh, that's
Big up the
wicked,
Sticky
man.
crew, 4th of December. Watch out for the mix CD, trust.
All right, big up on that. Thank you, Swift.
That's the man them, do you know what I mean? And that's what it's about, energy. Do you know what I mean? The youth man them as well. It's the, you know, even though man say, you know, man's been in this game for ages, but it's about the future, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's about these guys here. It's their man's time as well for the scene. So the scene needs something new as well. It's not about me just saying, oh, them man are bursting through anyway. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they're doing their thing. Man, they can help them away and school them and certain things. And man's been here for 20 years, bro. So man's got the best experience in that, you know what I mean? No one can't pull no wool over my eyes, do you know what I'm saying?
That's respectable. Thank you, Shabba. Before we drop the last question, I just want to big up all the viewers. Like I said, just apologies for the system crashing on us. All right, I can see a lot of things coming through and stuff, but just bear with us, yeah? Big up, shout out to all the Fat Beats management. Shabba, round of applause, Hitman. Thank you for coming down.
Bruv, we want to give you one acapella before we go, yeah?
One acapella
acapella thing, because we don't need no beats for this, yeah? We're going to give you the R name thing, yeah? Look out for this thing here. December the 4th, yeah? Sticky.
Before you do that,
yeah,
just give me, what message would you send to the youth for today?
Boy, just keep it up, keep your head up. Do you know what? Put down the knives, put down the guns. Do you know what I mean? Hold up your fingers and thumbs, mate. Do you know what I mean? Get your heads down, do your books, go to work, go to school, get your education. Don't be fooled by this road thing and all that. Trust me, it ain't going nowhere. At the end of the day, just do your thing, keep it real. Do you know what I mean? Keep it high level, keep it blessed all the while. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's all about yous lot, the future. Do you know what I mean? So, what you rep, what you get, and what you rep.
Right, big up, Shabba. Thank you for coming down.
We're going to give you this acapella, bro. We need to give you this acapella quickly.
Yep, that'd be wicked, man. If you wouldn't mind, Swift and Storms, can you jump on that, please?
These man here, like, obviously, in the game as well, everyone knows who we are, but this next tune coming up, what we're going to give you is going to be the first single from Higher Level, yeah? The proper thing, video, everything. So look out for this one. That's why we're giving you the acapella right now. I'm sure you might hear the bars later down IC's. Big up the IC3. Don't forget the birthday bash today. It's going to be big. All right, we're ready for this, yeah? Our name, everybody knows our name. All around the world in the drum and bass game, our name, everybody knows our name. If you don't know, we're gonna tell you again. Like, it's Shabba, not Peter, and my girlfriend's name's not Geeta. I didn't do anything to meet her when she's cruising in the two-seater. It's Shabba, not Michael. Get them a screen for the rifle, fill them up like trifle, get bare head, then give them an eyeful. Shabba, not Donovan, no two bad man named Jonathan. One from Brixton, one from Tottenham, and MC's test, but I keep on clocking them. It's Shabba, not Mike. Tell the boy go hide, get a hike, cause you know I ride the mic like a bike. Thunderbolt is when I strike.
Everybody knows our name, all around the world in the drum and bass game, our name. Everybody knows our name, and if you don't know, we're gonna tell you again. Look, it's Stormin, not Norman, but I heat up your grill like Foreman. I'm a mic man, not a doorman. I live on the roads, but I'm far from a poor man. It's Stormin, not Roland, known from Uganda to Poland. I got my own flow, never getting stolen. The bars double got water, the man Omen. It's Stormin, not Johnson, not 007, not Pez Bronson. Only name brand gums that I've got on ad to all the people that's locked on, and all the people that's clocked on. They all got flow, well you're not wrong. I keep on like Ariston. I'm an MC, I'm not a con.
It's Swifter, not Martin. Powerful like an Aston Martin. What you doing right there trespassing? I will take you out, I'm not laughing. It's Swifter, not Marvin. I'm on MCs, I'm starving. From Dagenham, not from Barking. What's going on, what's happening, darling? It's Swifter, not Chris. Lyricist, junglist, bag of cheese and a bottle of Chris. My crew don't business. It's Swifter, not Robbie. I'll bang your girl in the lobby. I'm at the mic for a hobby. Higher level, dark and groggy.
Yeah, that's our name, and if you don't know, we're going to tell you again. Big up all the crew then for having us, yeah? Been a wicked little interview there.
Thank you, mate. Sorry you couldn't stay for longer, man, but don't watch that. Hopefully we get the whole higher level team up here very
Definitely.
soon. All right, once again, thank you, Shabba. Thank you, Stormin. Thank you, Swift. Just keep it locked. Me and Hitman going to run the rest of the show, and then we're off to IC3's birthday bash.
Wicked.
Let's keep it moving. Thank you, gentlemen, once again. Heavy Artillery Show, fully equipped and Hitman.
What you mean, man? You're locked into the Heavy Artillery Show, man, and when time we come rough and rugged. You know what they can't test me, man. Heavy Artillery. Rap, 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 rap.
Check 1, 2. Hope you enjoyed the show. Heavy Artillery. Hitman and the fully equipped. We're just gonna roll out to the hours of 11, half 11. Then we're off. Catch us down at IC3's birthday bash.
Yeah.
Yo, mic check, 1, 2. Check. Heavy artillery business. Hey man, we ain't mixed the set for time, have we? You know we get down heavy artillery. Yo, Hitman inside, fatbeats.co.uk.
Who are you?
As we're rolling out, dark and deadly, heavy artillery business. We're gonna get in straight tunes, coming into a power hour, and then we're gone half for living business. Avenger. was all that about? Attacking the record and all that, yeah? Is that how you're wheeling up nowadays, it man? Just slapping the record. Are you listening? Yo, once again, enough respect to Shabba, Storming and Swift in the building earlier. Little hour interview. They got to shoot off the Icy Freeze birthday bash, the same as us. You'll see us when we get down there. It's gonna be nasty. Full of peanuts and transvestites. Telling ya. Also Icy on that one. We're rolling inside fatmeats.co.uk. Heavy artillery in the building.
Tell me why you challenged me today. Do you want to kill me? Right first time. Today you're gonna die.
Mic check 1, 2. We're locked into the heavy artillery show.
with myself, the DJ Hitman, and the fully equipped. Hold tight the Candyman. Hold tight the Devastate. Hold tight Emma. Hold tight the edge. Hold tight the prop. Hold tight the bunny. Hold tight the chef. Hold tight the five. Hold tight my heavy artillery gang around time. Hold tight the set free. Hold tight the China White. Hold tight Darty. Hold tight the Candyman. Hold tight White Noise. Hold tight the Devastate. Hold tight Gusto. Hold tight the Sly. Hold tight the Paxol. Hold tight the Shady. Hold tight. Hold tight all the people reaching Trigger's birthday bash. That's this Saturday at the Custard Factory. Hold tight the Shady, hold tight Lockhite. Hold tight the Cabin Fever. Hold tight the Curse. Hold tight all the people reaching IC3's birthday bash. Catch us down there a little bit later on. That's at the Lightbox, Vauxhall.
On a June night in 1980, Friday the 13th, 12 of her friends were murdered. Friday the 13th.
Massive shout out going to the Chris Fawcett. Big up you, brother. See you tomorrow. I'll try the Devastator Candyman. I'll try the Gusto. I'll try the Dog Professors. I'll try Sly. I'll try Las Vegas P. I'll up on the man. I'll try Shades. I'll try Lockhart, the London Connection. Shadow. I'll try the RC3 on his 40th. Look, Facebook started working. I'll try the one like the MC Curse. One Hitman in the mix right about now. I'll try the Curse. Mud. Keeping it moving, heavy artillery inside. Myself fully equipped. Alongside the Hitman. I'll try the Chris.
30 years ago, my old teacher taught the pioneer style to this man here.
I'll try the Smellius. I'll try the Carly. I'll try the MC Sonic.
Years ago, my old teacher taught the pioneer style to this man here. Strike. 30 years ago, my old teacher taught the pioneer style to this man here. Instead of teaching it to me, and for revenge, I stole the final strike.
Tiny Hitman. First time on a CDJ. Big up. I told him we got to start practicing. No time like the present. Practice the CDJs and he can practice the techniques in his own time. The headphones going nuts, innit? Watch what happens when I press that button. You know, we're just rolling inside every artillery show. Outside of Chris. I'll speak to you tomorrow, fella. Outside of Sticky Nicky. All the drum and bass gang worldwide. Outside the terms. Take that off of that. I ain't juice, man. Don't forget IC3's birthday bash at the Vauxhall Tavern. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking, it's at the Lightbox. Don't go to the Vauxhall Tavern, because they literally will stab you in the back. Outside of Christina. Outside of Tracy, try that one, darling. That should work. Outside of Stelios. Hey man, where we going? Switch! Oi, oi! Hold tight to Sticky Ricky. Hold tight to Devastate.
Hold tight the Ivy Productions crew. Hope you good fellas. Yeah man. Hold tight Rob. Hold tight the Croydon man them. Hold tight the Herbalist. Hold tight the Ivy Productions crew. Doing things.
It was in the late 40s and early 50s that the U.S. government's policy toward UFOs was formulated. Publicly, there was Project Blue Book, which made a great show of gathering data on all the major UFO sightings, finally declaring them all to be hoaxes, mass hysteria, or swamp gas. But secretly, there may have been another policy. Publicly, there was Project Blue Book, which made a great show of
Mic check 1, 2. Don't forget, for all your sound system needs, all the up and coming promoters out there, if you want a decent sound system at a costing price, don't forget Ivy Productions, hit them up on Facebook. Also www.ivyproductions.co.uk. Also on the quite a massive. Also Devastate saying CDJs are easier. Outside of Tracy, look at yourself, Bill. Outside of Candyman, we got the Ross, MC Rossi. Outside of Gusto. Outside of Rossi. Outside of Curse. Man, I say swear down. Hold tight, Chris. Man, I say swear down. Outside of the critics, man, them. Outside my Lucia Buckley, man, them. Hitman in the mix. We say you feeling this drum set, Hitman, yeah? Feeling this drum set. Hold tight. Getting tongue tied. Hold tight the mutated forms for this one. Forthcoming on Grid Recordings.